saya terlibat dalam bahas ni waktu saya di sekolah. Darjah 4 tahun 57 itu saya dah terlibat dalam bahas. Dan sebagainya. Dan memang akhirnya dalam masuk sekolah menengah pun saya masih terlibat dengan bahas. Ada hadiah-hadiah yang masih saya simpan lagi tahu.
Back in my time, we are heavily reliant on our teachers because back then there isn't much of Googling, you know, when you do your research and all that. So it's a lot of library trips, a lot of sitting together, discussion with your teachers, with your fellow debaters, with your seniors, and also, you know, when you want to know more about a certain thing, or a certain issue topic, you have to go out, meet people, talk to people.
You look at the reference book, you go to the library, newspaper article, and if you want to look at past newspaper article, you have to look at the microfilms of past newspaper, and you can't even do a word search, right?
No such thing.
No such thing as word search. You have to think like, maybe they did talk about this on this date, so let's look for newspaper on this date, at this time. So yeah, it was a lot of memory work.
Yes,
Try to figure out.
You vaguely remembered a lot of things, and then you just start combing and plowing and hoping that you'll get something relevant to your topics, yeah?
The first day when we came, there was Bahas Muhibah, where there were debaters from Brunei, from Malaysia, and it was a friendly match, Singaporean debaters as well. So we actually come and sit and watch how they debate. And then after that, the competition starts. So after the competition, we even have Amazing Race. So it's not just Bahas PAPM Perkampungan. It's not just competition. It is holistic. You know, we all the participants at that time, we actually bonded and we formed friendships from that competition alone.
And I remember vividly that the very final debate before the competition, because we were at our final round, and I think the school expected us to win definitely, because you're right at the end, might as well you just win it, right? So we were given a 2-hour talk by the head of our Malay department, and that stayed in my mind because I was like, it must be really important to her, yeah.
When I joined at CCA or the interest group, it was more about theatre. So when I was given a chance to debate in Bahas 4pm, I felt like it's an opportunity of a lifetime. I felt honoured, and I want to use this opportunity to learn from the youngsters, because back then when I entered Poly, I already served my national service, so I was a little kind of like older than most of the contestants.
For some of us from humble backgrounds, we felt that it was a great opportunity. There's immense sense of pride when we get to be involved in the Bahas competition.
Fast forward to 2021, so I was actually quite expecting, you know, Bahas to again be held in a physical venue with like audience in front of me. And then I got to know that it is brought online, and everything is through Zoom, right? Yeah, everything is through Zoom. It's a whole new experience because to us we are also quite new to Zoom. And debating, as Nafa said, debating online and debating physically is very, very different, because you know the eye contact, yeah, and then the way you portray yourself on screen and in real life also has to be different.
Certain skill set about being a good debater. It's about persuasive debating, persuasive argument, how to bring across your argument in a more sophisticated manner, and how you bring yourself genuinely. We as debaters, we share a common ground in a sense that we are in the same wavelength of thinking. We like to not only debate but discuss about ideas, exchange about ideas, and also our love for the Malay language back then was very strong.
Something that will help you to think fast, act fast, and when you are there, the adrenaline rush is actually something that will spur you on to do well, not only in terms of public speaking, but it's actually something that you will take with you for life, in the things that you do in future.
And the nature of debate itself, you have to break it down, right? You have to digest the issues. You need to understand the pros and cons, and that actually help you with your critical thinking, right? And also the training that debate gives you provide you with that additional edge to be able to speak better, to be a communicator, to be able to engage, with the audience, with the judges, with your opponents. And these are all very important aspects in debate that we may not realize, but it definitely enrich any students who have participated in debates generally.
I coined the kitaran hidup Bahas 4 PM, or the life cycle of a debater, whereby when they first participated in Bahas 4 PM, they joined as a participant. Thereafter, they continued as a mentor or facilitator, and then be a judge adjudicator, and then go back to joining Bahas 4 PM as an organizing committee, and that rolls over.
So we did have talks to expand things on a community level, to expand to different schools, so that even outside of the couple of months that Bahas competition happens, you still do get that level of engagement with schools.
Moving on, I hope that we could be more inclusive, and perhaps we could invite people from all walks of life, different backgrounds, to actually debate. Because I believe fundamentally a debate is about discussing all of the issues and perspectives that people from different backgrounds have. And it's not about just a particular group of people having their own opinions, because if that's the case, then I guess having a debate would be pointless, right? We need to hear the views of everyone.
I'm a bit hesitant and a bit afraid to join Bahas competition because of my Malay. So I think I can relate with most people out there when they are afraid to join Bahas 4 PM because of their language. And so I hope that Bahas 4 PM is able to change this, maybe organize, workshops or something to change this mindset and train students to improve their Malay.
My hope for Bahas 4 PM, it goes beyond just competition. It's supposed to instill the culture of debate, exchange of ideas, and also give birth to thought leaders to be very critical on the issues of the community, provide diverse opinions, and also the best solution of the issues that community is facing.
My greater aspiration for Bahas 4 PM is not just Bahas to do just the competition itself, but Bahas to elevate the Malay language to a higher level, so that the usage of the Malay language will never be lost, and the heritage and the language will always be preserved. As the Malay saying goes, tak lapuk dek hujan, tak lekang dek panas.
Orang Bahas ni dipatnya sudah merupakan satu dapat dianggap sebagai satu institution tau. Satu institution budaya yang harus dilembagakan, dinenekkan tarafnya dalam bentuk yang lebih sempurna.
Terbang angsa, terjumpa nanas, sungai sebatang hingga ke muara. Susun bahasa, mari berbahas. Mauduk dibentang, ayuh bicara.